I know you and your team, the other kindergarten teachers you work with, you guys kept a really similar structure between all of you
Hmm.
and tried to communicate in a lot of the same ways and tried to focus, not necessarily everybody's lockstep, but same process. So that
Yes.
if Jimmy had this teacher and Marty had this teacher, they at least could share how to get to stuff. And how important was having a consistent and communicated structure for the parents of your kids?
Oh, I think that is very important. Part about remote learning is just being organized, and you have to have not only you yourself and your team, but you have to be organized enough to help your parents be organized. You know, there's things that the kids have to bring for each lesson and homework and all of that stuff. So keeping the kids, parents, and yourself organized is really important. And that's that team aspect is where that really came into play because we sat down and we talked about every day, every lesson, every minute,
Yeah.
of what are we going to do here and what are we going to do here. And we kept it consistent so that our parents, they knew they're going to get an email from us probably on Thursday. They're going to get, they can go to Google Classroom anytime. They can email us questions anytime, like parents knew that email was the form we were going through, and then to find things would be Google Classroom. So there wasn't like all these different places where parents could look and find things.
And I would imagine this would also apply to the kids too, because just like when you come into the classroom, you say, okay, every day, this is where this goes. Every day you come in and do this first, and then you do this. I would assume you did basically a similar thing with the technology.
Yes, we did. We had actually an agenda for like what we were going to do for the week, and we had materials for the week. And it was all on one slide. And we emailed that and put it in our classroom just because we wanted it as handy as possible.
Yeah.
And so parents knew, okay, you're going to need this, this, and this. That way, if they had to send their kid to a daycare or to grandma and grandpa's one day and then aunt and uncle's the next day, they knew all the stuff that they needed, and they knew that week too. Like they had the whole week for them, and we gave it to them, I think, like Thursday